Yes.
Like, this just happened to me. Somebody texted me, we was texting back and forth. I only met her once, and then she hit me with the, you know, it's a financial crunch.
No, she didn't.
And, you know, she wanted a stimulus package.
Oh, my gosh.
And I said, the only stimulus package, anyway.
Wait, are you serious? She really wanted money from
but
you?
just out of nowhere, like, hit me with the, like, could I get, like, and, you know, it's okay if you say, like, no, not even famous. You can give me $100 or $200, or, you know what? She hit me with, like, could I get $5 grand?
No, she didn't.
And I'm like, so sometimes you just go, you say, wow, you know, who's really real, who's not
who
real.
wants you for something.
So sometimes you go with the flow and you understand, like, living in California or in LA, it's moments. Because I never forget, I met this one girl when I first got to LA.
Yeah.
And it all went great. And we hung out that night, and then later on that night, we did what we did.
Okay, so she woke up with that in the morning.
I mean, because it was just going that way. The conversation was right. We was feeling each other. So I said, fine, let's let it happen to us. And then...
Let's let it happen to us. I never heard that before.
Yeah, let's let it happen to us.
So that's Jamie Foxx is saying, Jamie Foxx saying, let's hook up.
Let it happen to us.
Let it happen to us.
Yeah, so we let it happen to us. The next morning, I woke up and I smelled something.
What'd you smell?
Breakfast. She was cooking breakfast. I said, what? With my shirt on, you had the egg. We had another great conversation. She left. That was on a Monday. This is L.A. That was on a Monday. Tuesday went by, and this is back when they didn't have cell phones. It was landlines.
Oh, yeah. Landlines.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't call on Tuesday, but I was right by the phone, like, you know, come on, hit me up.
You wanted her to call you after she made you breakfast?
But that's what I'm saying. But, you know, it happened so fast, so I didn't want to, like, act like I was, you know, too aggressive. So Wednesday go by. Okay, I'm panicking a little bit. I don't hear from her. This is L.A. Thursday, I see her at a club with another dude. And she speaks to me. Hey, Jamie. I'm like, hey, girl. And she was like, oh, well, you know, I was telling Michael all about you and everything like that, and you're just so great, and maybe we'll hook up sometime later on. Oh, anyway, Michael has the same Range Rover as you have, only this year's. Bye.
No!
That was L.A. So I had to get used to dating, extreme dating. Because, like, usually the guy has the upper hand anywhere else, but in L.A.,
no. Well, what about the NYC? Holla!
Yeah. But
what's the New York woman like?
But what I noticed about East Coast is a little more grounded. That's what I like about the East Coast. A little more grounded. Y'all a little more real about it, you know what I'm saying? Look at it.
Jamie, your new CD, which I love, is called Intuition.
Yeah.
Do you believe in women's intuition?
I believe so. I believe that women have lived everyone's lives. I believe that women have lived, both men and women, in their past lives, if you believe like that, so that when you guys do come back as women, you really have all the answers. That explains your sixth sense of, like, you know, when your man is about to cheat. You guys are able to deal with things differently. Like, women bend, men break. See, we break, we're fragile. Women bend.
Got it. Love that.
An example of a woman bending. There's some hair in the car that's not mine. You don't go off. You log that as evidence.
Yes, you do.
You bend.
Yes.
The phone is blowing up by the bed. It's text messages and going crazy. You don't say, you bend.
We bend.
And then finally, when the argument happens over whatever little thing happens, you bring all that out.
Yes. Bam.
You bring all that out.
Bam. CSI.
You're like a lawyer. You're like, okay, right here. You said you was coming from the club at 1 o'clock. It takes 20 minutes to get to the house. You made it at 5. So it's like that. Now, men, we break. Tyra goes, Chris Tucker's so funny. How funny is Chris Tucker? you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
I heard that you said that I have some intuition. You were watching the Tyra show the other day?
You have great intuition. And the one thing I love about you, Tyra, is that here's this beautiful woman empowering women that are just women, not supermodels. There was this episode where you did sexting. It was about the young kids sexting.
Sending
this
sex
girl,
stuff on texting.
And this girl said, I send text messages because I feel like I'm not pretty enough. So I feel like I have to send a text to this dude. You know, and it was just naked picture to this dude. And you know, me having a daughter, I was like, what? And you came down and you sat with that girl and you said, you don't have to do that. You're beautiful. That's amazing that you do that. That's intuition.